January 1995. The NFC Championship left Michael Irvin a loser. It left him a free agent. The looming question was, would it leave him a Dallas Cowboy?
My contract was up, him and I was, absolutely, actually crying. We were crying together as we were holding each other and just crying that it was all over.
And I said to him, I said, don't leave me. I told him, I said, don't leave me, man.
Don't leave, man. Just, y'all work it out. We'll get it done. And I remember hugging him and said, hey, man, we'll do it. We'll do it. I won't leave.
So instead of shopping himself to the highest bidder, Irvin signed a 5-year deal with the Cowboys and began lobbying free agent teammates to do the same, starting with Charles Haley, who had retired after the loss to the 49ers.
I got a week over at Pro Bowl to convince him not to do this. And boy, believe me, man, I took that week and I took full advantage. Charles, let's go hang out by the pool. You know, have us a few Mai Tais and talk, man. And every day I was sitting there convincing him like I don't know how bad we need him.
He grabbed me, you know, and he said, man, we love you, and you know we want you back, and I want to hear that crap no more about you return.
We all beat him upside the head with the, come on, Charles, you can't do this, you can't do this. And then one time I got, all right, Mike, I just got to think about it. And I was like, ooh, there's that hook, and I grabbed it and held on a little hope. That was a hook of hope. I said, okay. He said, okay, he gonna think about it.
Mike can come to me with anything, and it's cool because we're like that to each other.
As the Cowboys pursued Deion Sanders, Irvin, the star receiver / lobbyist, took on another role, consultant to owner Jerry Jones.
He said, man, are you sure? I said, Jerry, hold on. I said, did you bring me in here to make sure it was okay with me, or did you bring me in here to make me convince you to get this deal done? He sat back, he said, phew, convince me a little bit more. I was like, Jerry, come on, man. I said, this is what we need to do. We need to do it. You know, he said, okay, then I'll get it done.
One key point that really enhanced my decision was a 3-hour conversation with Mike Irvin.
How did you sell Deion? What did you tell him about the Dallas Cowboys that made him want to be a Dallas Cowboy?
Just the truth. There's nothing like the Cowboys. And Dallas, absolutely nothing like the Cowboys, man. And I told him that. I said, Deion, I'm telling you here, me here, Emmett here, we're all, you know, roughly about the same age. I said, man, we could do this thing. He was like, oh, yeah. I said, time, we do that. Believe me, you're as big as prime time, big as you want to be, man. He was like, yeah, you got no point.
He is an ultimate football player. I mean, I would like to coach 50 Michael Irvins.
Michael Irvin and loyalty, those two things, I think they're synonymous. I really do.
What does loyalty mean to me? I think the giving of oneself, if I can put it that way. It's the giving. I'm willing to give myself in any way I can for my teammates, and I really am. I'm willing to give myself if it takes. I said, Michael, you go across the middle and catch that ball, that's fine. You need to be up emotionally. If I got to do it emotionally, that's fine. I'm willing to give up myself, even if they say, Michael, you need to do it monetarily. I say that's fine. You know, that's what loyalty is. It's giving. It's about giving to all the people that gives you that special feeling. And all these guys give me that special feeling. There's nothing I wouldn't do for them.
It's no surprise that Michael Irvin has already started lobbying for a future contract for Emmitt Smith, and he's been assured by Jerry Jones that Smith will be a Cowboy for many years to come, Joe. That's good news for Cowboy fans.